Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and complex topic, globalization and crime, viewed through the lens of comparative criminology. We'll explore how increasing global interconnections influence crime, terrorism, and the ways different nations develop strategies to control these challenges. It's a timely subject that sheds light on the nuances of crime in our interconnected world. Let's get started. Comparative criminology is essentially the study of crime across different countries and cultures in a systematic way. The main goal here is to understand how crime varies around the world by looking at different legal systems, crime rates, social reactions, and cultural influences. This approach gives us valuable insights into global crime patterns and helps evaluate how effective law enforcement strategies are outside of our own borders. By comparing crime internationally, researchers can spot both universal trends and unique differences that shed light on the complex nature of crime in today's interconnected world. Globalization is a dynamic and ongoing process where societies become more interconnected through the exchange of goods, technology, and ideas. This interconnectedness doesn't just affect economies, but also cultures, leading to a certain social homogenization. Local traditions and customs often start to align more closely with global norms, creating a more standardized cultural landscape worldwide. Moreover, globalization influences economic, political, and social institutions, shaping how communities interact with each other and even redefining their identities. Grasping these changes is essential, especially when we consider how societies tackle common issues, such as crime, in our increasingly globalized world. Globalization leads to cultural standardization, which changes not only the types of crime we see, but also how societies develop frameworks to address those crimes. As crime increasingly crosses borders, traditional criminological theories adapt by integrating global factors like transnational crime networks and the rise of cybercrime. In the United States, this shift has influenced crime control policies by fostering greater international cooperation and encouraging the adoption of effective practices from other countries. Additionally, the spread of ideas and technologies plays a dual role, enabling criminal activities while also enhancing law enforcement capabilities. This dynamic underscores the importance of coordinated global strategies to effectively combat crime in today's interconnected world. Terrorism today is best understood as a modern form of crime that has been heavily shaped by globalization. Extremist ideas, tactics, and communication methods no longer stay confined within one country. Instead, they spread quickly across borders, helping to create transnational terrorist networks. Globalization plays a key role in this process by allowing these groups to recruit members, plan attacks, and carry them out far beyond traditional national boundaries. This poses significant challenges to how countries protect their security. To fully grasp the nature of terrorism, we need to look at the global flow of information and resources that constantly influences and transforms it. When we look at how different countries approach terrorism, we see two main strategies. Some prioritize military interventions, using force to directly combat terrorist groups. Others take a more proactive route, focusing on community engagement and prevention efforts, aiming to address the root causes and reduce support for extremism. Globalization plays a significant role in shaping these responses. It facilitates the sharing of intelligence, counterterrorism techniques, and even legal frameworks across borders. However, despite this global exchange, we find that countries still diverge in their methods. This divergence reflects their unique priorities, challenges, and national contexts, making the fight against terrorism a complex and varied global effort. When we look at case studies on globalization and terrorism, one important aspect is the cooperation between Western and Middle Eastern countries. This collaboration has significantly enhanced intelligence sharing, allowing these regions to better identify and counteract common threats. It's a powerful example of how working together can strengthen security worldwide. However, challenges still exist, particularly around differences in legal standards and human rights. These variations can complicate anti-terrorism efforts, as what is acceptable or legal in one country might not be in another. Balancing effective security measures with respect for human rights remains a critical and ongoing issue in this global fight against terrorism. Globalization has fundamentally transformed both the nature of crime and how we respond to it, especially when it comes to terrorism. It's no longer enough to think locally. we have to consider how criminal activities cross borders and how control measures must evolve accordingly. Comparative criminology plays a crucial role here by emphasizing the need for understanding crime dynamics across different countries. This understanding helps us craft policies that are effective worldwide, not just in isolation. Looking ahead, future crime control strategies will require a delicate balance, promoting global cooperation while respecting cultural differences that influence how crime is perceived and addressed. Finally, as globalization keeps changing the landscape, continuous research and flexible policy frameworks will be essential to keep pace with new challenges and protect societies more effectively.